What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy UAG back with another episode of the Weekly Retro Party. And we got the crew. We got my man, the right-hand man, the original OG of the show, Maddads. What's up, tight shirt?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? You know I got to do
Did,
that. That's
I know
praying.
you did.
You know what
You
I
got
mean?
to do that. You got
I got
to
to
do
do
your
that.
push-ups. I
I
feel
did
you.
about
I feel
20.
you.
It's all right though. What's up, my peeps?
And we got the original detective, Mr. Batman himself.
Man, you gotta
OTG.
change that, dude. You can't. I'm not the detective anymore, man.
No.
You gotta change that, dude.
That's
man.
forever. That you will forever be the Sherlock Holmes of this bitch.
Well, it's Wednesday, dude. I'm just waiting for Friday, man. Actually, I'm excited for this weekend, but we can talk about that later. You already
Oh
know.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we got some shit to talk about. And without further ado, the new Hollywood of the Weekly Retro Party, the man that's everywhere. If you close your eyes and hear his voice, you know
Let's
who
roll out
this
the
guy
red carpet.
is. Well, let's bring out the red carpet for the man, the most hustle and flow guy in the community.
What up, Mo?
What is up?
In the house.
How you doing, sir?
What's up?
What's up,
How
Mo?
you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike of All Trades, and I am here as an advocate for the reigning, defending, #1 home arcade podcast by a group on YouTube, the Weekly Retro Party. Now, some of you ask yourself, what makes them the best? Well, first off, you've got Fat Joe in the corner, aka UA Free, aka your average gamer. You have no longer a Sherlock Holmes, but the man with the cleanest hat in the game, OTG, and the man with the shirts. You know what I'm saying, that when you look at his arms, they make your arms hurt. Maddads Game, and of course you've got yourself, me, your humble advocate. Now, many have tried to challenge. Many have said that they're the best. You're not the best. We're the best. We're the best in the world. Next to Ralph and Kids. That's it.
Well,
I don't know.
Appreciate you, man.
I
Appreciate
can't
you. I mean,
follow up, but
no, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
We appreciate that. So, guys, man, let's get into the show, man. Today's show is going to be a little different because we don't want to rehash shit over and over. We are kind of a unique in that way. We kind of do our own thing. So we will be talking about one of the biggest topics right now in the community. I like to call it hashtag Monitorgate. That talk track that everybody's talking right now. That Golden Tee is basically useless, right? And so I don't know, most of you guys on this show and on our show here and sub to me are probably associated with Turbo Joe. Know who Turbo Joe is? He's probably one of the most critical fucking people on YouTube in terms of cabinets. If he don't like a button, he'll let you know.
Yeah.
So he did a review on this Golden Tee, and he basically gave it a glowing review. He loves it. He loves the size. He loves the game and whatnot. And he didn't really nitpick about the monitor. Now, don't let me tell you what to do with your money. Your money is your money. But I'm just speaking about me and my pocket. And if this was a game that I was happy, if I liked the game, I would have bought it. The monitor wouldn't have swayed me. And this is the reason why. It's a one-player game for the most part. You playing head on, you're not gonna have any issue. I don't know how many people play Golden Tee at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, but it's multiplayer with your friends around, watching.
Yeah, it's a bar game, man. It's one of those games where you got the fellas over, or ladies and fellas, and have a couple drinks. I
understand that, but for the most part, they're not standing over your shoulder watching you play. Like you're playing, the other person is grabbing a drink, and it's your go. Boom, boom, boom.
when it's golf,
No.
you're like watching each other's hits. Like, all right, you see where you stand.
UAG.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. That's how it is.
For
Yeah.
me, it's again. I'm just speaking about me personally. I don't think that it's such a big deal. Now, don't get me wrong. If this was the same cabinet and it was NBA Jam with the same screen, I would be tight because I'm gonna be standing at a corner, at an angle. Both of us will be. That would be almost That would be unplayable and unforgivable.
Oh yeah.
So I hope that it's early enough in the game that they can pivot and say, you know what, this monitor is not going to work for these other cabinets, and they source something else. But I want to hear you guys, because I've heard, the 1,000,001 YouTubers that basically all, they called each other up, like, yo, we got to talk about this, blah, 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 blah. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about the monitor? Is it a make or break for you? Whatnot. I'll start with Maddads, because I don't want to hear no messages saying that I ain't let this guy talk. He's gonna talk all day today. Every question is gonna start with Maddads.
You're a mute,
Can't
man.
talk if you're muted. Yeah, you can't talk if you're muted, bro.
And now it's not my fault.
See, I said I was gonna be silent, and that's what I did. You see what happened? I looked, I saw it came on, but that's it. But still, now me personally, I don't really, I had the first golden tee, and then this one right here, it just doesn't. I'm waiting for something else, so I can't really. I'm gonna let him go with the other ones because I don't really care too much about this cabinet. To tell you the truth, I didn't get it, and I'm just gonna buy what I like, and it didn't seem like to be impressed. I didn't seem, I wasn't impressed by it too much. Plus the games, stuff like that. I'm not really a golf guy, stuff like that. So that's just it, man. That's all I can say about the cabinet, man. The monitors thing and what they did with the firmware update or whatever they did to it, man, messed it all up. That sucks, for all the people out there,
Well, they fixed that. They just fixed that. So that is
good.
That's good.
Well, I'm glad it's online, man, so they can fix it.
Too.
That's a good thing, that they can actually fix it, which is good. So other than that, that's it, man. I can't really, I'll go to the next one, man. Yeah.
And just to kind of give a background to some of the people that don't have the XL cabinet, they did a firmware recently. It killed the trackball, but they fixed that, like, I believe, like a couple of days ago. In fact, I saw the Mr. Hollywood. He was on Console Kids show talking about the update. So that's how I found out about it, and I appreciate him jumping out of bed and getting on that for us. We appreciate that. But I'm not a super fanboy of Arcade 1UP, so I gotta hold them accountable. Like, how the fuck do you do a firmware update and you don't test the fucking trackball? Like, how I want to know how that happened. Like,
Bro.
nah, we good. Push that bitch out.
Bro,
Yeah.
I literally said the same thing last night, bro. Literally said the same thing last night. I'm like, that's the only control part you have except for, like, the buttons, bro. Like, you roll. Like, how do you not make sure that, we're going to put this update in. Let's make sure this thing functions. And then you put in another hotfix, bro. Like, I don't know, man. But that seems to be the trend lately. It's a cabinet will come out. It'll get an update. Something will mess up on the update. It'll need another update. We're breaking something, whether it be the scan lines from Big Blue or the Killer Instinct updates. Like, it's a lot.
This lets you know for sure that we're thinking that they're a technology company, a gaming company. They're not.
Right.
They outsource everything. So I'm sure that they told these people, like, yo, fix this. The outsource said, oh, it's fixed. They didn't test that shit and they just pushed it out. Like, even though you're not a tech company or a gaming company, you still should have in-house QC. Like, you need to QC that shit before you let it go out, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the Arcade 1UP wasn't the main priority. They put in the back burner, like, oh shoot, that's due tomorrow. But one thing I gotta give Arcade 1UP a good like I gotta pat them on the back for is they must have got down on these people because they put out the update to fix it right away. So definitely, that's awesome. And Big Blue right now, the whole thing with the Capcom Sports things that's fixed too. But going back to the monitor thing, dude, if Joe says there's no issue there, like he said, people are nitpicking, and if Joe says they're nitpicking, I don't have the cabinet, so I can't really speak too much on it. But to me, it would be important to have those side angles. But if Joe says it's not it, whatever. Do I think Arcade One Up is gonna like, oh, we need to stop doing those monitors? I don't know, man. I doubt it because it seems like Arcade One Up doesn't listen to the community. Like with that Killer Instinct, we don't want that recessed control panel, but they still put it in there. Still kept the legacy design. It's hard. They will fix the software because it's outsourced, but as far as the hardware design, they already have it planned out. That's it. You know,
I can speak to that though. Let me just speak to that. When they heard the community outcry on that, they tried to fix it as best way they could, but it was too late in development. It was already done for them to do that. But
for the hardware,
they listened because they did do the next edition. So like for example, for these screens, I think it might be a little bit too late to change the screens, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But they'll do like what they did with IRK. They'll put it up more upright. It won't be such a slant. So those viewing angles won't be so dramatically washed out. And then once they go through this 19-inch screen order, they'll eventually move to another screen.
Like
I'm just hoping that when they put it at a good angle, it won't be so washed out. MOAT?
It's crazy because like people are expecting like top tier freaking monitors and screens and whatever else, right? Like they want OLEDs and LEDs and QLEDs inside these things. And unless you can, and like people already complain about a $700 cabinet, right? If you put a more high end monitor inside the cabinet, it's going to cost more. Do me a favor, go in your living room right now. If you're watching this on the podcast, stand up and then stand to the side of your freaking monitor, and you tell me what your monitor looks like. Do you complain about that? No, because you're not standing there on a regular basis. That cabinet is designed to be stood in front of and play the game. You know what I mean? And yeah, it probably is a lot of nitpicking. Like you said, I don't own the cabinet as well, so I can't attest to it. But yo, Turbo Joe, man, you know what I'm saying? He shoots pretty straight. So we saying it's just like nitpicking, like, yo, it's just a lot of complaining, man. But isn't it? That's usually the way it goes. A lot of people complain about a lot of stuff that probably really isn't that big of a deal. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be complaining no matter what, man.
Right,
People
right.
just do that no matter what, even if it's good stuff.
Two things.
I'll
say this.
They still complain.
Right.
Look at the community that, you know, the Arcade One Up pages. Not a lot of them complaining. This is a talk track that's coming from a bunch of YouTubers that basically we had a slow week of information. You got to make something up. You got to talk about something.
Say that again. Say that again for the people in the back.
Truth.
Say it again.
Nah, you got to talk about something. So, you know, talk track. What are we going to talk about this week? Let's talk about this damn thing. Boom.
All on the same page.
Now,
too.
I'll say this. When you talk about, you know, you pay for what you get. Now, Mo, if I get the fucking XL, not the XL, the Pro cabinet, I expect better product.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
Right?
Like legitimately, like this better be the best cabinet that they have ever put out. This thing better top Star Wars as far as quality and everything else. Since Star Wars is like supposed to be like the pinnacle of all the Arcade One Up releases, literally this thing better blow it out of the water. But with all the things that they've added on and the things that they changed up, the Yamaha speakers, the HDMI out, you know, the Suzo hat buttons, like this thing better freaking sing, especially for the price that they might be selling it at. Yeah, this thing better perform, legitimately perform. But I don't think the monitor is going to be an issue on that. You know, I genuinely don't, because on a fighting game, you're not going to be standing on the side like that, you know, and that's weird. Like, I want to know who the weird people are who are playing Golden Tee standing like this.
Well, it's the people watching. I think it's your friends.
Yeah.
It bothers them,
But come on, like real talk. Like, if it's your go, it's your go. When you're in the arcade, if you're at a bar, you're at a bowling alley, right, and you're playing Golden Tee, bro, I'm not standing right on the back of somebody's right shoulder and smelling their degree or their right guard or whatever else while they're having their turn, bro. I'm chilling back. I'm having a nice beverage and I'm waiting my turn. It's literally much to do about nothing. It's like, all right, this is the screen, right? This is the person playing the screen. We're gonna do this at the angle, right? So you got this here, and you've got this, right? And so then you've got somebody standing right here, right? You know what I'm saying? And then hold on, and then you got somebody standing right here, bro. Like, yo, who the is complaining about that stuff, bro? Like, y'all need something to do. Y'all need something to do. Legitimately, like, we're not playing cabinets like that.
You know what I felt like?
That's some of the most
when you were doing that. when they're on like trial and they're trying to reenact the car accident and they pull out the
we about to JG Wentworth some cats out here about their freaking arcade machines, bro.
Hey,
Legit, I'm just saying, dude, like that's not realistic, man. Honestly, it's not realistic. And if anybody who sits there and says they're having a party and little Timmy, Billy, Jimmy, and Kimmy are all there and they're all standing in a line and they're all stacked up on each other like they're about to breach inside of a building like it's Rainbow Six Siege or something. And if y'all are sitting there telling me that's how y'all play in Golden Tee, y'all need to reevaluate what the hell y'all are doing.
and I'm gonna tell you, the people who are the loudest, the people right now
I'm
who are the
6'4"
loudest.
and I'm not complaining about it, bro. Like, come
That's what
on.
I'm saying. You can look over.
Hey,
You can look
I'll
over
tell you
right in the middle.
Right now, Mo, the people complaining the loudest are the ones that don't even have people over playing. They're playing by themselves.
Bro, the people who are out here complaining about it, bro, aren't even gonna buy the thing in the first place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna call you. Know what I'm saying, like, legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, I'll tell you. Like, if your face is looking in the middle of the screen, the edges of Golden Tee is washed out. See, console kids can speak to that. He has it. I don't, and that's why I said for somebody who doesn't have it, realistically speaking, it's just kind of like I can get that part. If you're looking on, then it's that bad. That makes complete sense, right? But we're talking about like on a 30-degree angle, a viewing angle. You know what I mean? Like, again, people go stand in front of your TVs and they go stand in the angle. It's kind of like when you watch WWE and you see people doing those backstage interviews and they're looking at the monitor sideways. Like, nobody really watches TV like that. You know what I mean? But if it's a monitor thing, you know what you're getting into. Don't buy the cabinet if you know what you're getting into from this point forward, and then make a fuss about it. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of my thing.
You know, again, this is a bunch of hearsay for most of us because we don't have the cabinet. You know what I'm saying? But when I speak to a person who probably plays their cabinet more than anybody in the community, Turbo Joe don't play. Turbo Joe actually plays these damn motherfuckers.
Right.
And he says that he don't have any issues. Now, he did say one thing, that if you're shorter, it's hard to see. Like a little kid, it's hard to see. They got to sit on a stand because of the angle. Like if you're too low or if you're on the sides, you're going to have that issue. And did he mention that? Yo, big Cruz, Big Jim Cruz, don't start that shit, bro. Don't start that shit.
Oh, no. We co-signing that. Yeah, yo. Fly, Eagles, fly. You know what I'm saying? EAG. Yeah, no. We rocking with that all day. I rocks with that. Yep. You're absolutely
OTG,
right.
read that one for me, bro.
Which one? Oh, well, for Console Fanboy, $5 for Console Fanboy. I don't know what it is, but every time people talk about gold, I just start to get really, really sleepy. I don't know what that means, man.
I don't.
What the hell?
Anything that's golfing, you know, we got to talk about running guns so he can get excited.
Yeah. Hey,
about that shitty ass basketball game.
Hey, the thing though,
but you support the Giants.
Retro. I did actually. It was fantastic. I actually modded that mug. By the way,
I'm not sure if you saw Kong's message up there. Did you see it? He says the NBA Jam that if you get him on real quick, he has a video where he's going side to side on both of them. And if that's going to be the issue of that, he was there at the Shackling. Hey, it's something to worry about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Check out that video. Retro,
shout out to all the Bird Game fans in the chat, man. Shout out to all y'all. Where y'all been at?
They're coming out because they think they got a chance. You ain't got no fucking chance, you bums.
Better chance than the Giants do.
Hey, this ain't gonna be our year. We already gonna take.
Oh, you know it's not gonna be. You already know that's our division, fam.
But next year, no.
Never know. People surprise you, man. You never know.
First
we know it's not gonna be the we know it's not gonna be the Washington football team. We know
he's gonna get eight games in, and he's gonna get injured. He's gonna do a Carson Wentz, and they call him street clothes. Him and Anthony Davis, they call him street clothes.
Oh, that's great.
The Commanders, my ass.
Hey,
anyway,
don't be talking about my team, bro.
They're trash. That's one thing we can all agree on, right? We can all agree on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I miss them as the Redskins because I used to love calling them the Deadskins.
Whatever. Y'all be tripping. When we come up on that ass, so let's see what's going on. Y'all see?
Sure. So let's pivot because we beat that horse dead.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been living under the rock because I know 99% of you guys are all subscribed to my man RTG, and RGT did a review of House of the Dead remake for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm subscribed to him. I like most of his content, but his reviews are useless. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this man don't tell you shit about the game.
Wait a minute.
Whether you should get it or not. I'm sorry.
Wait.
After deciphering what the fuck he said, I'm there's pause for concern. Because he basically sold you on the game because of nostalgia, not because of how the game played.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah. No, I definitely heard the review earlier. He's like, the game had terrible voice acting, and if it didn't have terrible voice acting now, I would be upset. And I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, bro. I'm like, it's a remake, bro. What do you mean you want the terrible voice acting? But then I remember this is the same guy that prefers to sit in his cabinets sitting down without a riser. So
this is the best part that he told me. That OTG brought up to me.
Yeah.
The man said, I don't give a fuck if they give out twos on the reviews for this. I still gonna get it. He's basically covering his ass because he knows that this shit's gonna bomb, bro.
It did seem like he was shielding pretty hard. Like he had his shield, but he was going with nostalgia. He got me excited for it, so he did what he was supposed to do. So I'm over here on my Maddads Switch seeing if it's on there.
If you listen to some of the things he said, he said for the shooting, it's pretty much guided, right? Where Retro Ralph said that's what it was going to be, but he also mentioned, if you really listen closely, when you do the hoarding mode, that you cannot use it with a Joy-Con. You really have to use it with analog because it's so much action that's happening on the screen that the gun won't move fast enough to shoot the people. That lets me to believe that there's going to be a lag and not a great experience with using the Joy-Con to shoot.
I mean, it's the Nintendo Switch. I mean, what do you expect?
I would thought that they would reinvent something to get a better experience.
Nah.
I mean, I'm
look, we call the Nintendo Switch what it really is, man. The Nintendo Switch is the Wii 2.0. Legitimately, that's literally what it is. If you follow and pay attention to whatever was going on, it's the same thing. We're using Joy-Cons instead of Wiimotes. You know what I mean? Like it's still an underpowered console, et cetera. Et cetera.
Don't leave, bro. I'm gonna send you a link.
Oh hell yeah! Let's get calls on this mother.
Same thing. Yeah. But I mean, it's expected. It's a weak system, and for what it wants to do, like you got to think, some of the games that it produces, even its single player, like AAA first party titles, struggle doing things. So yeah, something like House of the Dead, it's gonna struggle. The fact that they didn't sell that game with like a gun attachment or whatever else, like for the Joy-Cons, is mind boggling. But it's so tiny. What would you do? It'd like the size of my wallet or something if you try to put a gun on there.
It's sad. I really had a lot of excitement for it, and he kind of sneaked that in and it made me like, I don't know.
Console fanboy, I mean console kits. I didn't notice they both have console. I'm so used to saying console fanboy is asking what we think about the viewing angles on the Switch.
That's the real question.
Is he asking
that OLED?
Is it the OLED or are we talking about the original? I have the OLED. The OLED is beautiful. It's OLED
nice, is beautiful, and I'm sure that it plays good with using the analogs. But you buy a gun game to play with fucking like a gun, and the fact that you're holding the controller just like that. I mean, I know that there's going to be a third party that's going to come through, but damn.
Yeah, dude, it's right. Look.
The Joy-Con is going to be a gimmick.
Viewing angles.
It's pretty
nice.
good right
Yeah.
there.
Viewing angles. Yeah. Viewing angles. It's nice.
Dude, for House of the Dead, the Joy-Cons is just going to be the gimmick. They have to focus on the analogs because of the Switch Lite and stuff like that. And a lot of people play in handheld.
Dude, real quick, I got a person who's obsessed with Nintendo and on the low. He don't tell nobody this. So I want to hear his perspective on this.
Oh, shoot.
What's up?
Dude, you got to warn us about this.
Listen, I like to have some surprises up my sleeve.
Yo, it's the homie chat. It's welcome to die.
What up, everybody?
What up, man?
What's up?
So I know that I see you with the CRT in the background, so I'm sure you've been playing some old school like gun games. But what do you think about this new gun game, and have you seen the review? What do you think about it?
Which gun game we talking about? I had to step
We're
out
talking.
real quick.
We're talking about the House of the Dead and
Oh,
RTG's review of it and whatnot. What do you think about it so far?
yeah, no, I haven't clicked on his review yet, but I did see it pop up. I got to see it. I mean, it looks good. I mean, I haven't seen any reviews on it yet, but I'm looking forward to it because I know it's a remake. I was
Okay,
a fan of House of the
so
Dead.
let me educate you. It's going to be shit.
Really?
He's hating.
And I'm gonna tell you
He's
why it's gonna
hating.
be shit, and then you can rebuttal my comment.
Okay.
So he said that basically, in a nutshell, that it's more like moving a mouse on the screen.
Yeah.
And it doesn't react as fast enough to, like, let's say if you play in hoarders mode, you know, the zombies coming out and shit, that there will be so much stuff going on the screen that you can't move fast enough that you have to play it analog style.
Oh, that sucks. That's horrible. I thought it would be just as good as the Wii because with the but it doesn't have a sensor bar. But
it's got the IR sensor at the bottom of the controllers, though. You know.
Yeah, it played well in the Resident Evil game that came out with the Switch at first. What is it, Revelation? I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it did good on that, but I haven't tried to shoot it with the Joy-Cons yet. So, but if it plays like a mouse, it's kind of lame. It takes away from it.
And also he says that I don't know how frequently you have to, but you have to do recalibration because sometimes you'll go off the screen. You got to hit that recalibrate button. So that takes you out of the experience. That brings you, like, you start realizing, oh, I'm playing on the shitty ass Wii remote.
Let's bring back the keyboard then. Do typing of the
Typing
dead.
of the dead. That's the next port, fam. Typing of the dead.
If RK1UP comes with that, I'm literally selling all my RK1UP shit.
Put the keyboard right to the side of the panel, and you just take it out. That'd be dope.
No.
Would say just nice George, just put it down and then just yeah.
All right.
It's crazy though. They're like, yo, they do remakes and stuff, and then they mess up games that they came out like 16 years ago. You know, like 10, 15 years ago. Like that's wild. Remakes.
The technology is supposed to be better.
Like, bro, I'd rather play House of the Dead Overkill on the Wii, like legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you rather do that.
Are there official numbers yet? Like from Metacritic?
No, not as
I
yet.
hope not. Dude, nobody's paying the game any attention.
This is the two things that I heard and what I need to happen. So there was a Reddit post that actually showed that it was already listed on PlayStation Store in the back end, and they pulled that down. So we know that it's going to be coming on other platforms. We kind of thought that was going to happen, but more importantly, what I think should happen is that since it's showing on PlayStation, maybe they'll use it for the VR game, like one of the first VR games, and maybe they should try to get that shit on the Quest, because that would be a fucking cool experience to have.
That would be the shit.
I don't know. That's just disappointing, man. Because I remember when it was first announced, everybody was hyped for the House of the Dead. So
okay,
that kind of
so
sucks, man. I won't get
now,
it. If it's like that, I won't get it.
It's gonna be a real party because now we got one of your frenemies. Let's say your frenemy. We have one of your frenemies here.
I got too many. Who? Tell me who it is. I got too many.
No. It wouldn't be a surprise. It wouldn't be a surprise if I didn't bring this man on. So we're gonna bring him on.
What's up, I see.
I was expecting slow-mo joke.
Wait. Time out.
What?
Dang.
Okay. So we get to make one joke, right? Just one. We get to make one. We get to make one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Colin, did you sign your permission slip to come here?
What do you mean?
I don't know what I don't know what you mean. That went over my head.
It went over my head too. I don't get it.
But I gotta get the joke. My missus, the what? The what?
Yes.
Exactly.
The lady. Yes.
The lady.
Listen, but if he does it fast enough, she won't know that he's missing. Come on,
truth.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah. So I people have been talking about this forever, and people have asked me like, hey, did the NBA Jam Cab have any issues? And like, honestly, like when I was there, I didn't notice it. So I had to go back and look at my videos. And if you actually look at both my live stream and my little short preview video, there are some nice side-by-sides, but I did a lot of other B-roll that is a little bit higher quality that I wanted to show the raw footage from the B-roll that I rolled, because I lined up the stock one right next to the XL, and I want to share it with you guys so you guys can see if you guys think there really is an issue or a difference between this, because that might be the biggest concern if they're using the same scenes for the NBA Jam. I kind of agree with Moat and anybody else that Golden Tee is meant to be single player playing, and so it doesn't affect the gameplay. It's only for the spectator, right?
Yeah.
But NBA Jam's the one that has me more concerned.
Yeah.
But anyways, here's the raw footage thing. I'll just play this like literally side by side, and then I have another clip as well. Was that Sailor Moon?
Oh yeah, yo. Jay Cut said something. I was like, oh yeah, dude, here's the one from the movie. Yeah, real fast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw this on the screen.
All right, cool. So this is the stock one, or the original one on the right, and then the NBA Jam XL on the left. So you can already see the monitor, a little bit of a quality difference already. So you'll see the slow pan from the right to the left, and this is kind of like raw footage from this. So you guys can take a look at this and see if you see anything. So this is like me looking at it for the first time with now these intent eyes.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
okay.
you can kind of see, I mean, you can kind of see it more like here. Like this is really, really bright on the right. So the screen quality on the original BOE, you can definitely see the difference in just like the gameplay difference, like right there, right? Being a little bit more vibrant on the old one. So you can kind of see it. But did I notice it when I was playing? So the biggest one that I was really curious about was, is it going to be impacting if there's gameplay? So I have another video I'll share that has and this is kind of what I was sharing at the end of my preview video of people playing both games, and then you can really tell me what you guys think about this one. So here's the other video I want to share. So throw this one up on screen just right now, and let's see, that one, throw that one up on the screen, and then afterwards you guys can give me your opinions on what you think. All right, so this is some folks, these are some Arcade 1UP employees on the left that are actually playing the old one, right? You can kind of start seeing me pan from the side, and then I'm going to pan over to the XL one right behind it and seeing two people play that one, and then you can see if there's any difference. So again, side angle view, I'm a spectator watching all of this, and it's not something that I picked up while I was there. So that's just my quick opinion. So here you see me on this side as a spectator right there. I'm a player one. You can kind of see it better. I'm kind of high because my camera is a little bit higher, but it's not right quite eye level. But I don't know. I didn't see a ton of washout like
There,
people
I
are
don't
complaining
see it.
about.
Yeah,
But
it's not too noticeable.
That's what I was curious about, what you guys think. So there it is. Those are some side angle shots, some raw footage that looks a little bit higher quality than what I uploaded. What do you guys think? Is there an issue? Do you think this is going to be a thing on the XL cabs?
I don't think so. From that,
Are they using any type of different plexi or something? Is what I was saying on these.
Yeah, because the screen cover could make a lot of a difference.
You see what I'm saying? I was thinking about that.
As long as they're not using the same shit they use for the Attack from Mars, I think they'll be good.
I was just thinking about
darker, that. But couldn't it be the angles too? Maybe.
Well, this is me with my camera really high, so that's why the angle looks off. So I mean, that's one thing to look at, because a lot of people were complaining about the side by side angle. If you were Shaq looking down at this height, this might be an issue. So I mean, there is that top down, that angle, because the height of the monitor and the control panel is actually the same. You can see how tall I am, and these guys here are actually sitting down playing kind of at eye level versus kind of how tall you might be. So if you are taller, you might see some of that top down washout. But again, I didn't notice it a lot when I was there, but that's something to think about, because it's not quite as angled as the Golden Tee. So the side to side might not be a big issue, but if you're having 6 foot or taller people play this, that might be an issue. So that might be something to take up.
From this angle right now, you can still pretty much see like all of the game, whatever. It doesn't look like horrible, even if you advance it a little bit. Like it's not too.
Even if you're that player right there, you still can.
You know what's funny?
Not as bad as what I saw.
But does the original look better? Because it kind of did.
It did look
the
better.
original screen definitely like from the side right here, like it's definitely quality like that. There's the quality, I think, on the original screen, no question, is going to be better. So I think it's the same monitor, honestly, from what I can tell, but I don't know if it's going to be as impactful. That's just based on looking at this. So I wanted to share that, just some more high quality stuff, and then see if that helps change your mind.
I'm sure that it's probably going to be the same monitor at this point, because they probably have to source a certain amount to get a good price point. So, but in terms of the angle, if it's not far set back, it may not wash out as much. So I think that's going to play a big part, and hopefully they even bring it either almost like a 90-degree for KI, because if that looks washed out, we're going to have some.
But the
some
marquee
issues.
was a hell of a difference. That was like the biggest thing. That marquee night and day difference from the old one, from the original.
Oh,
Yeah.
all the XLs and the pros, those marquees are going to be beautiful because you got them printed and you just slide them in.
Hey, I gotta say something real quick. If One Up is listening, don't listen to UAG and put a 90-degree monitor. We don't want that. UAG, when he was playing KI with me, he has a monitor like real high, and he's like that, all comfortable with his neck. Don't listen to UAG. He doesn't know about angles. We don't want
you would rather have a slant, a good
I'd rather
slant.
have a good monitor than put up with that. That didn't look bad though.
But that's not going to change. The monitor
didn't look bad.
Listen, the monitor's not going to change. The monitor's not going to change. Hopefully
to the KI, to the Pro.
Well, the
That's
KI
what we're
might be
talking
a difference because it's the XL. I mean the Pro. So hopefully it's a different monitor.
If anybody's really paying attention, though, like if you really pay attention to what the minuscule, not minuscule, but the upgrades that are going for each cabinet that's coming out, it's like there's like a checklist of stuff that they need to check off. You know what I mean? Like it seems like the cabinets that are coming out now it's let's focus on the marquee, and then afterwards it's going to be let's focus on maybe sound quality or whatever else. Like it's like they're ticking like one or two boxes at a time to try to get to like that point, that sweet spot. You know what I mean? Like, because even here, that's a night and day difference from.
Well, this was my live stream.
I remember this.
I was doing this, and you can kind of tell. I mean, it's dark. I mean, obviously it looked really nice, but the screen does look a little kind of washed. And so the next part right here, there's two guys that are playing it. I'm kind of playing spectator mode next to them. So as I slide over to their game, this is like me being almost player one and kind of looking at it. Like it's playable. Yeah. I don't think it's like. I think that's the biggest thing. Is it going to impact gameplay? I was trying to like get in there and I was all up in their business. They're like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
you're like, yo, bro, back up, yo.
Right? But that's the angle I'd be playing at, and it's playable. So I mean, it's playable. I just think that the quality is probably not as good as the regular BOE, but I'm saying I'm looking at this now, and the side angles, I'm not as concerned now that the side people will have that issue playing. He's playing player one. Look, he's all the way on the far side because they're both on the edges versus playing the middle ones because they're two big guys playing the same size control panel. So tis what it is. So
that's it. A funny little super chat.
So let's be real. That's not really Shaq edition, man. Shaq don't fit.
For $10,
we got a super chat from Console Fanboy. Is there any one-ups that can start selling kits? Just the arcade cabinet sell itself for like $200, $300. Then we can fill it up with quality internal parts. Do that anyway right now. I'm serious. I think there's a lot of DIY kits out there, so it wouldn't make sense for them. No, personally, I don't think that would ever happen with one up.
It's the same thing. They don't want to be a multi-K. They're not trying to be a multi-K.
Right.
That's something like an end of life thing where you think you're 1 foot out the door, and I don't. Their bread
and butter. Their bread and butter is selling nostalgia, your art piece in your room. That's it. It's not really about the games.
And it works easy. Just turn on and off like out of the box. See?
Well, if that's the case, then they're doing their job and they're accomplishing their goals because people have lots and lots of set pieces that look good in backgrounds.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me on. I just wanted to give you that peek, give you some opinion, something else to talk about.
I appreciate it, but Kong, what I want you to do, because I know you're going to be out, but I want you to watch this next segment because it's probably pretty clear. I'm near and dear to your heart. I've seen you've been doing the last couple of days.
Are you talking about the Star Wars Cockpit? I saw that.
Yeah.
Is that happening right now? Okay, maybe I'll hang out. Can I hang out?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my man on Billy because I know you helped inspire him in terms of working on the Star Wars with your mod. So let's bring on our next guest, Billy. Billy, right? What up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up, everybody?
Billy.
What's up?
So I got two of the big hitters here in terms of Star Wars. So let's see the beautiful work that you've done with a regular arcade one-up because I looking at it, I didn't think that was a possibility.
A little closer.
Turn that camera sideways so we can get a nice view. Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. Let me get that big. Let me get you big so we could.
You sound like you've done this before.
No doubt.
So what are we looking at? What did you end up doing to this cabinet to make it look like almost a authentic? I mean, miniature size.
We CNC'd it, of course. I'm not cutting that. I'm not Bobby. And then we laser etched the graphics in. And of course I stole these Starcade.
Collaboration, bro. Collaboration. I love what you're doing.
Yes.
Can we go back to? Did you say you laser etched in the art?
Yeah, let's see that artwork.
That's awesome.
Dang.
So you can't fuck that up. That look good. That look gorgeous, man.
Dang.
Yeah.
So how long do you know how long that took on the machine to get that?
Takes 3 days.
Wow.
Woo.
3 days. Each one takes us about 5 days to do. So 3 days just for the etching alone. Cutting is quick.
Okay. And so what was your inspiration to get that done? Like I know I've seen a lot of your mods and this one I think really just took it to the next
it was
level.
when B had George O'Donnell on his show, and George's is amazing. Like he's got a 1-on-1. So I was like, okay, if I can make a smaller one, and we could just use all the arcade 1-up parts and I used every bit of it, from the speakers to the marquee. Get rid of that marquee.
Yeah, I've been wanting one, Billy, but Billy sent me the dimensions of it, and it's like 2 inches too bigger than the space that I have where I wanted to put it. And I was like, but it's really cool. The fact that he's even offering these for folks, because that's been the hardest part. Like there was the guy, Retro Recipes, Perry Fractic, that did the Cockpit mod several years ago. I mean, about 2 years ago. And then he laid out how to do it if you found your own CNC, got your own artwork, got everything. But there hasn't been many folks that have commercially made this available. Billy, man, I think people have really gotten excited that you're offering this at, what I think is still pretty good value. So yeah, it's good. I want to get one. I do. I just need to convince the missus to let me have extra space because I don't know if it's gonna fit upstairs.
I mean, you've convinced her enough with. I've seen your garage and I've seen your house. So,
I know. My last purchase it took up the last bit of space for a garage. I'd have to sell my pod racer to make space for the cockpit, which I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
That's a hard thing.
I wanted to put it upstairs. I wanted to put it upstairs in like my.
You wanted to put what upstairs?
Section. This cockpit. I wanted to put. I have like this small.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about the pod. I was like, you crazy, bro. You
No, because this one he ships out.
On a wall and a doorway to get that through, bro.
Yeah, because it's 2 pieces, right, Billy? So that thing kind of comes in 2 pieces.
Yeah,
for the once
it's pretty easy to put together.
Yeah, but it doesn't come with the acrylic on the top, so it's still.
No, I went to Lowe's and $65.
Yeah,
and so that would probably knock that price out of a reasonable price range. But so you're shipping this out to people who want to purchase it. What are we talking about in terms of price so people could get an idea?
With the graphics, with the shipping included, 17.
Okay, so guys,
get that
it's
out.
funny. We've had 2 people. One guy, Patrick Ferguson, he drove from Phoenix to Dallas to get his, and then Alejandro. I don't know if I should say this because his girlfriend might be listening. Never mind, Alejandro.
Yeah. Don't speak. Yeah, don't.
If you're local, it's cheaper, but like the shipping.
Yeah, it's real cheap local.
Shipping is. But I mean, you can make a little trip for yourself. Go to Texas, get yourself some barbecue, get yourself a cabin, and drive your ass home.
What? I'm sorry. What? Are you going to start that Texas barbecue beef right now? Because yeah.
I know you're not talking about no damn.
No. Of course not. No, hell no. Of course not. No. Well, you ain't talking about no New York barbecue because you can't go that way.
Listen, I can't. With barbecue, we didn't invent barbecue. Now pizza. We could talk about some damn pizza.
Don't talk bad about Texas.
No, we're not talking about Texas at all.
I need to eat more
Texas has
barbecue. The best
everything.
barbecue I've ever had though was in Chicago. Surprisingly, There was a
Chicago.
Korean
You said
street meats.
Chicago and barbecue together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Are you
it
because
trying to
was
mess with
good.
me?
no, you got to
It
think
was
there's a lot.
good.
There's a lot of transplants from Kansas City that live in
It was
Chicago, dude.
legit.
Like legit. Yeah, Kansas City
Man, we got
barbecue.
that barbecue over here, bro.
Now,
I
now
got
you're
it.
If
just
it ain't
trying
from
to
Texas,
try to,
I'm not
you're
eating
trying
it.
to fuck with me. That's what it is.
Sorry, bro.
I think
So
it's-
Billy,
it's-
We got
Billy,
the
did you show
barbecue
him?
over
Did you
here.
show him the complete one with all your LEDs, or was that the one in your garage? Because you have
That's
two.
actually that is the one with the LEDs.
Is it
I keep telling you every week I'm tearing it apart and doing something else.
doing something
Um,
else?
I literally took the LEDs out because I'm working on something. Got an idea.
You guys, right?
What?
Yeah, I think
B
I
Kong
see
and
it
Billy, y'all awesome modders. In
This
terms of
is
modding,
one, no graphics.
Yeah.
Okay.
so in terms of modding, are you ever finished? Are you ever done? Are you always tweaking? Are you always trying to
Never
add
done.
something to it?
That dual screen driving cabinet. What did I start? What I told you about that a year and a half ago?
The one with the arcade one up, like on its side.
It's still not done.
So
Dang.
Billy's so creative. He did one of those things. Like he took an extra shell of an arcade one up, turned it on its side, and then made it into like a racing cab shape. I think you have it in your garage still too. It's just like,
That was
Yeah,
tight.
it's
I
right
like
next
that
to
one,
it. You don't.
man.
It's actually
Yeah.
it's on right now.
is it? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
hold on.
Yeah. Before people started making cockpits, I saw somebody else that wasn't. So there it is. You put it on his side, and that's a racing cab. Look, so you just put the seat in it,
Wow.
and it's just kind of
That's
like sitting
interesting.
down. That's better than a Legends Connect Racer. Sorry, I mean,
Yeah, that's tight.
it's pretty simple if you have extra cabinet parts just to make it. But I saw somebody take like just like the shell cabinet. It was back when you can find cheap cabinets, and just gutted it and just put the shell of an arcade one up and sat in it, and then had the Star Wars one in front of it. It's like, look, I have a little arcade cockpit. So I had started trying to think if I could do that, and then all of a sudden people like Billy were making full-size cockpits, and at that point it's just a no-brainer. I am definitely going to get one at some point. If you said you can shrink it a little bit, right? If you can shave off like 4 inches.
I think Latif's. We cut the front end 8 inches
8 inches, yeah. If
because
do
it
that
didn't
with
fit in
mine,
his basement.
if you can do that with
Dang.
mine too, if whatever, we'll make it
Yeah.
happen. I like it. Let's do. We'll
And then
talk again.
Mitz is working on some graphics, and
Yeah.
so I'm waiting on graphics for the plain one.
Mhm.
But I don't know if I want to call it plain for the unetched one.
I like the laser etching that you did. It really still captures the element of it. It's
That thing
black.
really puts it next level,
Mhm.
makes it look very like commercial grade.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
it's like
that's-
it's modern retro with the laser etching, right? Because it's forever. It's pretty nice. I like what you did with that.
Dude,
Yeah.
what y'all need to do is collaborate and if you get a fucking that cabinet with your panel, I mean you're legit. You don't need shit.
He has it,
B,
and
B,
so I've actually
oh.
worked with a couple of cockpit builders, and so at some point, I think there's at least 4 or 5 people that I know of that have used my mod in their cockpit, and so yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get them
Nice.
all on a show one day, and just be
Yeah.
like,
You got to do that. That
It'll
that
be
would
Yeah,
be an
the one in the
awesome
back
show.
actually does have these panel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's for people that aren't really, because there's a lot of people that are like, it's original arcades. If it's the cockpit, I want it to be like only just what it is. But if people are spending that much money, they want to like make it worth it. And so the thing that my mod
at
does
that
with the
point-
panel lets you play anything else.
At that point, when you put that kind of money in it, it would be a shame for it to just be just a couple. I mean, there's to each their own. But for me personally, I put that kind of money in it. I want that bitch to drive me for real.
The best one that's gonna that's one that might even take off and fly because he's doing so much shit to it. There's a guy named Kai, RNSK Skunkworks. He's the guy that made the S panel mod for Tron. He does legit Star Wars looking stuff, and he has your cockpit, Billy, and he's gonna be decking out the
Yeah,
whole
Kai
thing.
has one.
You're gonna walk in and it's gonna look like a Millennium Falcon with all the stuff that's gonna be in it.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm
That's
excited
awesome.
to cover that.
This got to be a dream come
What's up?
true to some of those people that are really like super fans of Star Wars
Mhm.
to like kind of have like a replica in their home, and that's pretty awesome. I can only imagine having that again, but you got to
It's
sacrifice a
artwork,
lot of
right?
square footage.
That's what
No,
Scott
you do.
Baccarat says about Arcade 1-Ups. It's definitely more artwork and home decor than and it's fully functional furniture, and that's the extreme. It's gonna be a centerpiece. Good job, Billy. Glad that we were able to showcase.
What's your next mod, Kong? Before you go, give us a sneak peek of what's in that mind.
What am I doing? I sold my Outrun
You
cab.
got another one,
I
right?
saw that.
Oh,
I was a little
I
sad
did get
by
another one because I'm
I
actually
saw
going to
that.
be sneak peek what's coming up soon. Mystery Encoder and team have created a mystery called Rad Mystery mod for the Outrun. So for folks that have Outrun, there might be something coming out very soon that you could be playing up to. I saw some PS2 games playing on it. It's freaking legit. But I'm gonna be covering that. But because I sold my Outrun cab, I've been wanting to get an upgraded racer, something that while Outrun was nice and it looked okay, it just wasn't that comfortable to sit in and play, even though I did a ton of modding for it. Like a regular real racing sim, nothing really replaces that, right? To like actually sit comfortably in a real racing seat and then have it be right at the right angle for everything. So I want to spend some time, either do a racing simulation rig or an arcade rig. So that's going to be like my next big adventure. Is like, what can I do to upgrade my racing rig? Because this was supposed to be the year of the racer, right? The Legends Connect racer coming out and Arcade 1-Up coming with the next one. Got to get ahead of the game and stay on top of it.
I'm sure you'll beat everybody to it because that's kind of your MO. And then you'll order two as well, so you'll have two.
You got to do the
Gotta share.
Well,
you got to do
Kong,
the link play cabinet.
The link plays.
Oh
Yeah,
man, that would be awesome, bro.
Two Daytonas.
The two
You
of
and your
them.
wife racing each other.
Oh, the space is the
That'd
enemy
be
of
pretty
everything.
cool.
So that, and if I do that, what I would do is just make my Star Wars one linked with the racing one, and then I'll just play them together. So that was always the plan, is to
That's a smart way to do it, right?
Yep.
So,
oh yeah, my Tron is already modded, Nooner. So yeah, Tron is already modded. I've been waiting to do a tutorial on that, but it's ready to go. It's a good one.
Are you going to be doing something in terms of a commission for that as well?
No, I don't know, because Tron is really easy to mod, honestly. All you really need is a regular generic USB encoder and then Glenn's spinner, and that's it.
Mhm.
And then he has a mount for it, and then it's really easy to plug that into a PC and run a vertical playlist. It's super, super simple. The thing about Star Wars that got really complicated was getting the analog pots to work. Anything that's like, it's almost like a joystick. You can just mod a joystick. Anybody can do it. So try to keep it simple.
Oh, well, we appreciate you not beating us in the head with extra shit for no reason. But Kong, thank you so much for being part of the show. Tell the missus that we appreciate borrowing you for some.
Hold on, wait, don't go yet.
I knew this was going. I knew it. I got
some clothes that need to be washed Saturday, Kong. Are you gonna? I got a special.
I knew it, bro. I knew it.
I got a wedding to go to on Sunday. I need.
Does it smell like shit in here?
My slack wash. You could get the shit stain drawers. You could wash it out. You just put some bleach on it. I need it for the wedding.
Some nasty ass shit, man. But because that's how you play, shitty and dirty. So you know.
Yeah.
I fucking hate losing.
So real quick, yo, Welcome to Die did post a 10.5 screenshot in the online arcade Discord of him getting a W. I mean, I thought we were gonna leave this alone, but
one of the things I can finally celebrate is that my internet has finally been fixed, and so
nice.
Like I was like, yeah, and so I was like, hey, King, come play me so I can like test this out, and so you know I was still
it works.
But, you know, just like OTG says, I felt a little bad for him because I've been,
you gotta let him
win so much. Like sometimes I just wipe him down. So I was like, all right, King, today's
so charity stripes. Got you.
When it's showtime, Kong's shows. He shows up.
No, that's why I'm asking, because that's why I asked, because he posted the picture. And I'm like, there ain't no way B lost freaking 10-5. I'm like, ain't no way. But now that you put it into context like that, like let them get some.
Yes, I do that to UAG all the time.
We all do it to UAG. We're not talking about UAG. We know that. That's free.
Tattoo Assassins, the greatest martial art game ever, and he lost last Saturday.
Yeah, now that's a bit of a stretch there, but he did lose. He did take the L, but
I did again, and that was also very
Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute,
Turbo.
DX, your arch enemy is here too. Hold on. He's saying good evening, everyone. But I think that's code. He's gonna fuck y'all up. I think that's code for he's gonna fuck y'all up.
So wait, so
It's Slow Mo Joe.
Yeah,
Slow-mo
Turbo
Joe.
Joe's the hypest
Bruh.
non-hype fighter ever.
Oh,
Like, he talks
you're
so
not gonna
much
be
hype.
disrespecting my man, bro.
So wait. So is that happening Saturday? Is this something I need
it's
to be like
happening.
watching for?
It's happening
It's
this
happening, bro.
Saturday.
Okay.
A matter of
okay.
fact,
Okay.
let's give you a little expert. Let's start from the beginning. Hold on. Why is it not playing? Play it for me, buddy.
Because you put Turbo Joe on the screen and the game said, yeah, no.
Is this a Turbo Joe promo? Am I gonna fall asleep, or is this one of those?
You're not, no,
actually
this
entertaining
is not that kind of
You can tell by the editing. Wait. We're going to have Welcome to Die on the show, which I believe is going to be huge, fighting one of my good friends, Turbo Joe, at what's the game that he likes? The Soul Calibur 6 on the PlayStation 4.
Bring Mr. Amigo to the designated place, to the designated time, and I will gladly designate that ass. I'll dismemberment. He can catch these hands, bro.
He's garbage. He's garbage. Welcome to Die is garbage. I mean, he's gonna get embarrassed. Man. If he didn't play any, if he didn't do any homework, he's gonna get embarrassed big time, man.
So far with 11
The
votes, it's
level
only
of
been 2 minutes.
disrespect that
Turbo
happens
Joe
on
gonna
this is
bust
kinda
Welcome
funny,
to Die in
actually.
Soul Calibur. 73% yes, 27% no. I
He's
wonder
got no
if that-
chance, man. He's got no chance.
I
I
wonder
don't
if
give a
that
fuck.
precision. I
I
wonder
don't
if
give a
that
fuck.
precision.
This guy's never played the game before. How does he just walk up and beat me when I know every character and all the moves and shit? He's got 8 directional movement at any given time. You have all kinds of parry moves. You have, I mean, there's a lot of shit going on there.
Just want you to
don't
fall-
just press backwards to block. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Die. He's like a fucking gremlin that feeds off of evil energy, and it only
I'm
makes
going
him
to
stronger.
embarrass him, Nick. It's not even going to be a fight, bro. It's like Mike Tyson going up against Little Mac.
Okay, Turbo,
It's not going to be a
Turbo.
fight.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
Mother.
This ain't no fucking Street Fighter where you can just up,
Listen.
down, jump, kick, high, low, jump, bullshit, cheap shit, back, forth.
Take 5
Gimmicks, there's
seconds
no
to relax
gimmicks.
for a second.
He's not
There's no
wrong.
gimmicks.
He's
There's
not
no
wrong.
Gimmicks. There's no gimmicks in Soul Calibur.
He's
No
not
trapping
wrong.
a
He's
motherfucker
absolutely
in the
right.
corner and tap dancing
You
them
gonna
their
let me
fucking
speak?
ankles, dude.
Yo, I need a freaking
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let the
I
man
didn't say
talk.
shit.
because I believe you're gonna win. I'm in your corner. I'm like
I have no
what's the
respect
guy-
for my
what's the guy who-
opponent.
Yo, I need a freaking I need
I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him up, dude. I'm gonna dance around him and stick my sword right through his back. You'll see.
Bruh.
Oh, I fucking
The
love
problem-
this. Bring
the
the
problem
heat.
part of the stream is
fuck this
NSW.
shit up.
You guys are smoking
Dude, I
crack.
don't know.
Soul Calibur is my game, man. Soul Calibur is my game, man.
You gotta fuck his shit up and throw his clothes out the dryer.
Soul Calibur, I don't need to warm up, man. I'll just
Yeah.
scrape you.
All right.
There's no
we'll
up
do-
and down jumping and
Mm.
backflips and no silly shit with Soul Calibur. I can't wait for Saturday, dude. You guys are gonna pick my character.
You're being cocky
You
right now.
guys pick my 10 characters. What do you
You've
learn?
been playing this your whole life. Turbo Joe will lose to me in any fighting game. Super King says so.
It's this Saturday.
This guy wants to be embarrassed in front of everybody. That's fine with me.
I'm here for the embarrassment.
Take
Give
the
him
sword and stick it right up his ass. You just gonna walk in there and beat me, dude?
nah, bro. Tell him that's your house.
I hope 100 people are gonna watch this shit live, and I'm gonna beat you with every character. I'll use the worst character first, and just like destroy you. Man. I mean, I'll use
Damn.
Maxi. I'll use the nunchucks, and just you won't even get a move in. You won't even get a move in. I'll just do a non-stop combo. You'll be on the floor, dude. Or I use my best character. I'm not even gonna tell you who my best character is. Just prepare yourself. You're gonna
Joe
be
looks like
embarrassed.
a-
And, you know,
Joe
you can
looks like
talk
a
what you
Siegfried
want in
kinda guy.
the chat, like you
Legit.
can say you're gonna kick my ass. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. But
Yeah, I take
you're
him
gonna
down
have
with
you're gonna
Nightmare.
have a sleepless night
Yeah.
Friday night because
Oh,
Saturday
so you got a
I'm
little-
gonna practice.
You got a little history there. You know that game?
Practice?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yo, so everybody knows Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is the truth. The only person who can play Soul Calibur is
I'm
Welcome
gonna
to
go
Die.
for the pretty finish. I'm not just gonna go up down. You know, I'm gonna go
Oh,
for
that's
like
fucked
the dramatic
up.
finishes. Okay.
Oh, beat him with
I'm
the
gonna use
turtle.
Astrov. Do you even know who Astrov is? You're not
Yeah,
gonna know
no,
what the
Astrov
hell
is.
just happened.
Axe,
dude.
boys,
You're
yeah.
in the game. You just need to just
Oh.
flap your fat gums and just walk in there and beat somebody like me who's in the top 10 on every fucking game, dude. You're gonna get your ass spanked. Red.
Yo, I need a freaking
All right. This was a highlight for me already.
So you're gonna Will Smith him, and he's gonna be Chris Rock.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
It's impossible for you to be playing for what, 2 weeks to understand the game. I don't care if you played it every fucking night.
He's not wrong.
The entire game.
He's not wrong.
I know every character. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
It's gonna be nasty. We're gonna have fun.
It's gonna be on. This is a serious one.
Soul Calibur is my game, man. Soul Calibur is my all-time favorite
That's
fighter.
gonna be
He's legit
embarrassing
wrong.
when Joe loses so bad. He has to do that dance live.
Carlos, you need to rap over this.
Joe's getting down. That music sucks, dude.
Dude, oh, you're such a hater, bro.
I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him up, dude.
Oh man.
Oh,
God.
make sure you
Well,
guys
hold
tune
on.
in to Three Amigos
Bruh.
every other Tuesday on my channel.
So people just taking L's all week, huh? So Turbo Joe's gonna beat up on Welcome to Die. P Dub's getting smacked around Sunday. Like, yo, it's crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
Shout out. You guys already know who made that, right? The clip master of the community.
The clip master, a new YouTube
Can you tell?
sensation.
I wish he would have got the clip where he fell off his chair from the other video where it was sucking shit. He just jumped back
all
off
right.
his chair.
Yo, Welcome to Die. Since you're here, I got a question, man. Look, I need your guarantee that you are not going to rage quit and talk about he gets to 9 and be like, yeah, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? We tied up or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? I need you to take your loss and just take your loss.
Guarantee. You know, if I got to take the loss, I will. Look, I'm going to his backyard. The origin story is that I bust Maddads' ass. Stay quiet, Mad Dad, if you want to.
Oh my God, shut up, bro.
And I bust him in Tekken.
Shut up, man. You doing Tekken? You can't even play my games. Have you played KI yet? Have you played KI yet? Shut the hell up, man. You tripping.
But I asked Joe.
You only play games you like, man.
Maddads. He played KI. I waxed his ass. He ran for KI. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving.
I'm just saying the story is I was expecting Joe, since he was Mad Dad's boy, I was expecting Joe to get revenge. He didn't, so I took it personal. I said, yo, let's play Tekken. He don't want to play Tekken.
So, did he hit him with the Michael Jordan like, yo, and I took that personally.
He hung that shit up on his mirror. He said, fuck him up when I see him.
Yo, he's running from me, so I was like, all right, you don't want to play Tekken? You don't want to revenge your boy Mad Dads? I'll go to your backyard and I'll smack you like Will Smith. We could do that. We could do that.
So you can't keep using the Will Smith reference, dude, because his career is crumbling, dude. You don't want to go fight TJ and then your fighting game career start crumbling because you losing Soul Calibur, and then it translates over to Tekken, and then it translates over to NBC.
Listen,
and then next thing you know what I'm saying, you getting scraped 10-0 by.
No, I ain't never scared. This dude said he don't want to play Tekken because his character's not in Tekken.
Okay.
Like
Wait, who's not in Tekken? Who's not in Tekken?
Some trash character from Tekken 2 or whatever, just because Bayek, I think. That's not
I have an
Tekken 7.
important question for a person who's played.
No, Bayek
both
isn't in
of these
Tekken
guys,
7. He's not.
Right? Kongs or us. If you had to put money, now you played both of them, right? Now this guy, Turbo Joe, says he's been playing this game for forever. This is his shit. And Welcome to Die has never really played this game. He just got it 2 weeks ago. If you was a betting man, who you got your money on?
Man, if Turbo Joe talks this much shit for a game he thinks he knows how to play, because he did a whole video playing me, saying he was gonna kick my ass, and he didn't win a fucking round.
You know what? I was hyped.
He said he was like the king, and he said he played all you guys.
I gotta admit.
And he hype lost. So if his confidence is as good as how he played me, sorry, Turbo Joe, you have zero confidence from me. So
when I heard about the fight that he was gonna fight Kong, I looked up Turbo Joe. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So I looked him up, and then he has a tutorial of Street Fighter on how to use every character. He has his own imaginary tier list. He thinks he's an evil player, and then he gets fucked up by Kong like nothing. So you can't just do like Amigo. You cannot.
Hold on, dog. Bro, how you go hit him with the professor thing? Like, yo, those who can't do teach. How you go hit him with that, man? That's kind of disrespectful, bro. Like,
dude, Joe can play, man.
Bro, he likes Miko.
When the lights
but B is nice though. But that's the thing though. B is nice, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody acts like he ain't nice. B is nice. Like, legit.
When it comes to competition, like I'll come get it, especially when the lights are on OTG. So Turbo Joe crumbled really bad under pressure. So his 1985 ass getting on and trying to play at the same time. He's gonna have some excuse about something not working. And
that was on me. That was on me. That was on me.
No, he was focused.
I gotta call him out.
Focused. He had that focus. He was like, "Don't talk to me."
Nah. You're not gonna do that to my boy. That was on me. Now, but I will say this right now, Kong. You're setting up a table. It sounds like you're setting up a table. Like I think a rematch is in order because things have changed, right? I think we're gonna have to do another stream where you guys bring it up because I think you're gonna have to revenge your boy because I think DX is gonna fall on this one. I think Turbo Joe.
I'll believe it when I see it. I gotta go. The wife just let me out. So
all right, I'm holding you on to this. All right, peace out, bro.
Joe, come get some. Any Street Fighter you want. Any Street Fighter you want, Joe. Come get
some slow mo Joe. Come on,
any Street Fighter, Joe.
After the stream, I'll be calling 6 times.
Street Fighter 5, bring that up.
He's saying Street Fighter 5 right now.
I can beat you with some keyboards. Let's go. So Calibut. All right, have a good one. See you guys later.
Peace, man.
Peace.
Thank you for coming
by.
by.
I think Street Fighter 5 is coming up. We talked about it on last night's show. I think a Street Fighter 5 is going to come up between Joe and Kongs. But first, tune in this weekend on this channel for I can't wait. Joe and Welcome to Die, dude. This is the match I'm excited for.
So listen, the hype is built there. This is a long-standing rivalry between them two. That the amount of shit talk. If anybody know who Welcome to Die is, he's probably the greatest shit talker in the community.
I gotta ask Maddads, but a serious question. I want to ask Maddads. Now, your boy plays Tekken, right? Like, so let's say he knows how to fight. You got your ass handed to you. You got your ass beat, right? And he don't even want to jump in to help you. How do you feel? Like,
I'm not worried about that because, like I said, I'll just go in there and I just practice. Like I said, I didn't practice, man.
But he didn't even call the
ambulance. That's what I tell
you.
I don't have to practice for shit. I just go in and do it.
He didn't call
if I lose, I lose. I lose.
That's supposed to be your boy.
Like him, I'm a Soul Calibur guy too, though. So that's what I'm saying.
So you coming through?
That's what I'm saying. So if he wants me to
come through, wait a minute, Maddads. I don't want to hear nothing. But are you coming through? Are you coming through this Saturday?
I can't say that shit, man.
Oh, nah.
Because
bro.
You know what I'm saying. My kids and stuff come first, bro. Before anything. Sorry.
Don't hit me with the kid line. Don't hit me with the kid line, bro.
I gotta do that because it's true though, man.
All I'm saying is,
but I'll go, man. If I have the time, I'll roll.
Maddads, all I'm saying is, if I saw you getting fucked up and I knew how to play the game, I would jump in and fuck up that person for you. I would revenge your death. This motherfucker didn't do that for you. That's all. It's not for you to take it any other way. It's just
I was happy to play because I haven't played that junk in like 3 years, so I was happy to play it, man. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. It don't matter.
You could tell you didn't play.
Yeah, you could tell. You're right because I lost. I'll tell. Look, he beat me 10-0. Okay, anybody else want to know? Anybody go look at the video. I didn't delete it. I didn't delete it.
But you know what? I wouldn't do any better than you, and I could have probably been playing for 5 years.
Listen, Maddads. If it makes you feel better, I don't play Tekken 7, and I scraped that dude 3 up. You know what I'm saying? And gave him 2 Raging Demons in his own game. If it makes you feel any better, it's on stream from last week. I'm just saying. There.
I gotta ask Welcome to Die some questions.
It was tied. Oh, it was tied. Was it though?
Go play
was it though? Was it though?
You still won't come over to KI though, so I'm not worried about it.
I'm coming.
He said
you guys are not getting no fighting games. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Welcome to Die. I'm trying to get your attention.
My bad. What's up?
All right, I gotta ask you. All right, I have mad respect for you coming to Joe's game. You're coming to Joe's turf for this, dude. But I gotta say, do you think there's a chance of you actually beating him in his own game? Like, why are you going to his game? I gotta hear why, especially when you don't know this game.
Look, the guy's ducking me, man. At this point, I got nothing to lose. I'm gonna go there. They say, you're more dangerous when you got nothing to lose. You saw how this guy was talking? Yo, if he loses, you guys better call the suicide watch for him. You guys better send cops to his house. He's gonna lose his shit. He might jump out the window. So you guys better check up on him. Don't do him like Maddads. Check up on that man. You know, call the cops, call the ambulance. It's gonna be a bad night for your boy. If I win,
bro.
Nah, I'll come in there. I got him though. If you
So
whoop him, I'm coming in there.
I see why you're doing it because you have nothing to lose. This isn't
I
your
will
game.
take
But
his
if
soul.
he loses,
You see how serious he was? I will take his soul. He can't say
Dude,
shit.
Joe's just funny. He's not serious. He's funny. He's animated. That's how I describe Joe. He's animated. He's funny.
He said,
He said stick to Mario, bro.
Damn.
Yo, shit,
That's
Tuggy. I'm
the
not gonna
number
get
one
between
insult.
Wait,
Only
Mario.
thing-
Mario what?
The only
Mario what?
thing
Like,
worse it could be is Mario Kart.
Wait, is he talking
Bro,
about
let-
Mario for the Amico? Mario for the Amico? Is that what he's talking about?
Yo,
I thought he was talking about Smash
Welcome
Bros
to
for a
Doc.
second.
If you
I thought
fucking
he
say
was talking
something
Smash Bros
about
for a
Amico
second. That's
one
what I was
more
like,
time,
oh.
I'ma beat your ass. Don't you talk about the damn Amico. That's my
Hey.
baby.
I gotta ask the panel question. Everyone,
He got
do
two
you think
on
there's a
order.
chance-
Don't be messing with him.
Do you think there's a chance of Joe losing? Because Joe's very confident, but Welcome to Dies are really good at fighting games. Do you think there's a chance?
I'm gonna bring up.
Hold up, some.
I'm gonna do a poll. Let's do a poll on that.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
his,
so-
only his
so-
games that he likes to play. Make sure you get that right.
on some real talk, man.
You don't
I'm
play other
kind of in the boat with B on this one, man. Especially Welcome to Dies labbing, because that dude will lab, he will lab. You know what I'm saying? And Cham says it all the time. It's about fundamentals. Welcome to Die gets the fundamentals down, man, and then get somebody that he's comfortable with. Yeah, man. No disrespect, Turbo Joe, man. You might get this work. But I don't know, because I've never seen Turbo Joe play Soul Calibur. But I do know the kind of fighting game player that Welcome to Die is. So, based off of that,
listen.
I mean, like, it's rough.
Yo, look at Slam
51-49,
Masters.
man. 51-49, bro. Like, that's what it is.
Look at Slam Masters. I never played that shit. Tournament happened, like 3 days notice. I got nasty and Slam Masters became number one.
He's right. He's absolutely right.
True to the Adam.
He's
You
right.
ain't play that shit.
You ain't
True
lying.
True to the Adam. I don't play that shit, but I went through there and I started smashing people to the semis.
With Colossus, bro. With Colossus. Yeah.
People were like, yo, you've been playing this for years. I said, nah, man. You tell me a job, I get it done.
There are certain people like you, like B-Kong, like you guys can adapt real fast to a game, learn it, you have the fundamentals down. Fighting games are, essentially the same.
I love the challenge. I mean, I'm happy this is his favorite game, because when I take it away from him, then what? It's gonna be funny.
See, and that's what people aren't realizing, man. Y'all think it's a game with the gimmick and the gauntlets, man. Like, he's literally trying to take this man's soul and hang it up on his wall, bro, and be like, bam, put Turbo Joe's face on the wall, like, yo, I took that. You know what I'm saying? And then he's gonna clip it and hit up Constant Fan, like, hey man, make a highlight of all that TJ talked, right? And then put it up.
Everybody in the chat, I need y'all to vote. I want a good sample size to see what are the chances.
Yeah,
that Turbo Joe takes the L.
I will crush
You think
this
it's gonna
fucking
happen?
game. I will crush this fucking game in Joe's.
You better give that to a children's hospital or something like that before you crush it, man. Like, come on, man.
Nah. I gotta, I'm gonna take care of business. Don't worry, man.
But that's the thing, man. It's a completely different game. Street Fighter's not Soul Calibur, bro. It's a completely different flow.
All I'm saying is
what I mean?
I'm breaking ice with his game. If he wins, try to beat me in a game that's in my backyard. Try to beat me in Tekken.
So me and him had a conversation offhand, and we're gonna go to Tekken 7. We're gonna go to Tekken 7. Maybe not that same stream, but in the future stream.
Yeah, but he's bullshitting because his favorite character's not in there, but they got Horang.
Man, me and him had a conversation. I said you can't do that. You couldn't do that. And I will tell you this: the man, when it's a game that he plays, he can literally play character 1 through the last character. He learns every character. Like,
Bro,
when he was teaching me freaking Street Fighter 2 Turbo, my man knew all of that.
Look, I liked his Street Fighter video where he was breaking down the tier list, and I liked it. But then I saw his gameplay, and I'm like, well, I can't really trust his tier list now. So,
you so disrespectful, bro. You so disrespectful.
That's not fair, bro. Because there are people out there that coach like top tier players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he was talking mad shit about E Honda in his video, and then when I saw Kong destroy him with E Honda, I was like,
but Honda's great though. Like, come on, Honda's great, bro.
Oh, he is. But I'm talking about in slow mo.
He's gonna get a snippet of this video. He's gonna hang that bitch up on the fucking mirror. He's gonna fuck you up in his head. Oh man, you just giving him material.
All I'm saying is, if he gets Soul Calibur, he's not getting Tekken 7. And then we got the rubber match. He's not beating me there either.
First of all,
what's the rubber match though?
Like that. You can that's when we pick that.
Oh.
So that
like
game,
that. I like
you
that.
better watch out because we're throwing curveballs, man. You never know. You never know what the fuck will happen. We was playing freaking Jackie Chan Fist of Fury. That fucking game is fire, bro. Fire.
Eternal Champions. Y'all should play Eternal Champions.
You ain't playing that piece of
shit.
Wait, what the hell? What the hell did you just say?
I ain't playing that piece of motherfucking shit.
It's a good game.
Yeah, Eternal Champions is great, man.
They have it on Fight Game?
I don't know.
Actually, they might. Now
First of all, anything can be played. We don't discriminate. We was fucking playing Tetris. So anything can be played.
I'm gonna play Clay Fighters soon, man. I'm gonna bring out Clay Fighters up in that bitch.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be smart. You gotta be strategic. You gotta think of something that you got that the next guy don't got up his sleeve. When y'all played freaking what you call it, Tattoo Assassins, nobody saw that coming. No one saw that one coming, and it wasn't a bad game.
People don't know King is pretty nasty at Last Blade. I didn't see that coming either.
Yeah, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like Welcome to Die is really good at fighting games. You give him a little bit of time, man, and he adapts. That's what I'm saying. And now that he said that he's been in the lab and you're giving him time from now until Saturday, that might make a difference. Literally, that dude played 15 minutes of KI and did way better than what he should have. That's what I'm saying. You're giving him days now to prepare. So that's why I'm just kind of like
2 or 1. That's what I need to know.
I want to ask this guy back here. I don't know why he got back there, but Billy, are you sleeping, bro? You ain't sleep, right?
No.
So, do you just look at these cabinets or do you play them?
I'm as bad as everybody else. I probably just look at them.
As long as it's not that sinister type of deal, you're okay.
Yeah. Don't be making love to the machine. Then we good.
Oh, sinister! Come on now.
No, we had a video yesterday of somebody that like had a sexual relation with Sinistar, and it was pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We saw it in the Three Amigos stream.
Because I didn't get to watch it yet. Wait, what?
He modded a hole into the cabinet.
That part's made up.
I wouldn't put a doubt it. I wouldn't doubt him because the way he was looking at that machine, he's like, I don't care about this fucking game, but that fatty,
He had pictures of the Sinistar, and when he saw it in person, he was freaking out. Like he had a love, like he got aroused.
Mo, you gotta watch that clip. It was funny,
bro. I was gonna watch the whole thing after this tonight, because they went late, I went late, whatever else. But wow, okay. So
damn.
I want to switch the topic, and hopefully, Billy, you can jump in on this. So, I don't know if what happened this weekend. If you guys know, if you were under a rock, it was WrestleMania weekend. We had 2 nights, right? It was pretty. It was pretty good. There was some things that left you questioning, like not all the belts were on the line. So I don't understand why that didn't happen. We had some returns. You got a 90-year-old in there wrestling. And I'm not talking about Vince McMahon. I'm talking about the other guy from Texas. Right? He was there. So I'll let my 2 resident people here get the screen. I'll let y'all 3 get on here. Me and Mad Dad's gonna sit back there and hear you guys talk about it.
Oh, you could get me off too. Is it wrestling? Get me off.
Yeah.
I'm out of this.
What? Why? You guys saw it? Didn't you guys watch WrestleMania?
All right. You're like, yo, did you see it?
Did you see it? Like, casual people on it got opinions on it too, man.
You would think that that's the show that all the casual people watch. Like, it's WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
It's like the World Series.
It's kind of like it's kind of like March Madness. You know, cats don't watch they don't watch NCAA basketball all year, but when March Madness comes around, they watch it for them brackets. You know what I mean? And
or the Super Bowl.
right. You know, and so
I just watch it for the commercials. No,
so
but I will say, you know, fuck it. If they gave us the time, I will say Austin Theory. Austin Theory possibly had the best selling of a stunner I've ever seen. Like, it's there with The Rock and Scott Hall.
I don't know, bro. That Pat McAfee sell was kind of dope, man. Where he took the stunner and he, like, you know what I'm saying, he spit the beer out and he just leaned back. And then when they showed him outside laid out, he was like literally pouring the beer in his mouth, bro. That was great. Yo, that was awesome, dude.
But the worst stunner was Vincent Mann. What the hell was that?
He's like 70.
That was terrible.
He's like 76, right? That dude's like 76 or something. I was just like, yo, I hope he don't tear a quad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so bad that dude Austin broke kayfabe, hit him with it, pushed him in the ropes, hit him with the stunner, and then just laughed the whole time. Like, that's funny, bro. Like that whole match scenario, man, with Vince McMahon. You know what I'm saying? Pat McAfee had probably one of the matches of the years with freaking Austin Theory. Put on an amazing performance and then loses to Vince McMahon.
Yeah. What? When I was thinking back though, when Vince McMahon first got that stunner back in 1996, it was a bad sell back then too. It wasn't
bad.
that much better.
Right.
Like,
that was the worst one though. That was bad.
Oh no, it definitely was the worst.
Back. They couldn't grab him. He's like, Stone Cold was like, yo, stay still, nigga, stay still. Let me grab you.
No, you're right. But like I said, he's like 70 something, bro. Like, you go be 70 something years old and then be like, yo, you're gonna take this stunner and see how you take it.
It looked like he died in the ring. Like,
right, exactly. That's what I said. I was legitimately concerned for Vince McMahon when I saw him take that stunner. I was like, yo, is he okay? Legit. I was like, yo, is that man? Is he alive? You know what I mean? But it's crazy because this year's WrestleMania, outside of Becky and Bianca, the best matches on the card between that and Pat McAfee and I guess Cody and Seth were the freaking celebrity matches. Legitimately, if you were to sit and tell Moat in 2022 that Logan Paul carried a tag team match with Rey Mysterio in it, I would tell you hell no. You know what I mean? Johnny Knoxville, 8 moves in one match with freaking Sami Zayn. Like, dude, the celebrities carried that.
The gimmicks they had in there were pretty funny.
Well, like, yeah, but I mean, and the balls and the pyro, bro, my man pulled out the Batman Arkham City freaking knob and leaned back and was like, and then the pyro went out, dude. Like,
Pat McAfee could go. I didn't know he could go like that.
If you Pat McAfee has a banger match with Adam Cole that he did in NXT. Like, you watch that, and then you watch the War Games match with Pat McAfee and whatnot. Like, go watch those 2 matches and then watch the Pat McAfee and Austin Theory match, and it's night and day, bro. Like, it's insane.
My favorite was Cody versus Seth though. I kind of like that one, and I'm not a fan.
It was old school. It had an old school feel to it, but it was more of an AEW match. Like, I was literally watching it and I'm like, dude, this dude Cody buried his finish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like he hit the crossroads, Seth kicks out, you know what I mean? And then to prove a point, he hits 2 crossroads, does the Dusty Rose bionic elbow, and then does another crossroad. Like, bro, it was good. That's what I'm saying. Besides Bianca and Becky and Cody and Seth and Pat McAfee, like, the rest of the other best matches were from the freaking celebs, dude. And that's insane.
Question for you guys, real quick. In terms of when Cody came out, right? And first of all, he had a dope entrance. That's one.
The Cody Vader. The Cody Vader.
When he came through, Seth's reaction, was that a natural reaction? Like, it seemed like he got hyped for it. He was excited to see him come out. And I think he realized that he broke character.
Yeah. He's like, he was all smiling. And he was like, yo, this son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Like it's great though, man. Shout out to that dude, Cody Rhodes. That dude came in here. He left AEW, came and got a bigger bag, got his Cody Vader, never has to be Stardust, and his merchandise sold out. All of it sold out. Like, John Cena number is sold out. Bro, if they don't put the strap on that dude in the next 12 months, man, they are tripping.
Would you be alarmed? Would this alarm you if you were AEW, right? Would this alarm you, like that change?
No, because AEW booked themselves into a corner, and this is what happened. As my friend, as one of my indie wrestling friends say, you let the marks own a business. Tony Khan booked themselves in a corner when they made that stipulation with Chris Jericho that he could never go for a title. So then you made it so that your only plateau in the company is either to go for the tag or the TNT championship. So you limited yourself already. You know what I mean? And so between that and then whatever differences they had and on money, whatever else, you can't say you don't have money. You just bought a whole company. And you're bringing in people like CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, et cetera, right? You know what I mean? So you're not giving you're not giving what he wants. You're not fulfilling him creatively. You know, that's and money talks, man. That's an easy decision, legitimately.
So Mo, we did reaction videos for a few months now on these pay-per-views leading to this. So I gotta say, how does this stack up in like reviews to the past pay-per-views leading to this since the Rumble?
I mean, it's WrestleMania, man. Like there's nothing like it. You know, it's the showcase of the immortals. It's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say it's the most stupendous or whatever, right? But it's kind of like I look at it going into it like it was WrestleMania 31, where there wasn't a bunch of expectation for the matches they had booked, and then we just got banger stuff out of it. You know what I mean? So it was good. Like, I enjoyed it.
What you thought about the Ronda match? I heard people were like complaining because she lost to like a big boot. Like
the boot, she lost a foot. I screened foot, bro. I screened foot, and I was like, yeah, it was great. But she had the match won twice, so it kind of protected her. You know what I mean? Like the ref bumped Charlotte spearing little Nate. You know what I mean? And then like, you know, like getting the boot and just going to sleep from it. Like it doesn't. I don't think it makes Ronda look weak. It's more of just, it was the right call. People are like, oh, Ronda should have won the belt. No, she doesn't need it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm kind of happy that they let her lose because, you know, she don't have that MMA stuff anymore. She's not that invincible woman that we used to know in MMA. That aura is gone. So,
right. And when it comes to workers who are MMA now, you know what I'm saying, who are wrestling now, I'd rather watch Paige Van Zandt in AEW. Like real talk. You know what I mean? Like Ronda has like this aura about her that it's just, feels like she's entitled, like she deserves to be this. You know what I mean?
But isn't that her character? Like, I don't think she's like that now.
I don't think that's a character. I think that's oh no, she definitely had some arrogance. Like, dude, like, okay, so when she came back at the Rumble, like, you know what I'm saying, the rumor mill came out and like Brian Alvarez reported that she threw such a temper tantrum because the fans booed her. They booed her and she got mad backstage. You know what I mean? And they had to explain to her, hey, you're supposed to be a face. You're supposed to be the good guy.
That's the same Ronda that disappeared when she got knocked out on UFC.
Right. Who called her out? Somebody just called her out on that too. I forget what her name is. Was it Julianne? Somebody just called her out on that. Saying thing was like, yo, she took 2 losses in UFC and disappeared and went to pro wrestling. Like, dude, she's not really a competitor because she didn't come back and try to avenge herself. You know what I mean? Which is kind of funny because Brock Lesnar went back and fought whatever. So
speaking of Brock, we gotta touch on those matches before, like the big ones, like Bobby versus Omos. Like what you thought about that?
They could have saved that, bro. They could have saved that. Like literally, you built this dude almost up for a year, made him look like an indestructible Titan. That dude beat AJ Styles. He beat freaking he was beating everybody. Bobby Lashley comes back from a shoulder injury and like they do like a 6-minute squash. Like essentially what it is, almost looks good. He looks good as a big man, but it was essentially a squash match. You know what I mean? Like that's not something that they should have did. They should have just. They could let Omos just not even be on the card.
Bobby struggled a little bit.
He had to. Yeah, like he had to though, you know what I mean? But it sucks now because now we're getting babyface Bobby, smiling Bobby. We're not getting super intense, you know what I mean? Like I'm a crap down your throat, Bobby Lashley. But I mean, almost as green as baby poop. So you know he did what he could do. You know what I mean?
So Bobby needs to go after your boy Roman Reigns. And speaking of that, what's up with that fight with Brock Lesnar? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know, man. I'm happy I guess I'm happy he won because I mean you put the belt on the person you know who's going to stay around because we don't know what Brock's going to do. Brock could have won and then we not see the belt again into SummerSlam and then we're back into like 2015, 2016 where the titles only get defended. What else?
Leave him alone.
Look, he's getting a bag, bro. Like, look, I respect anybody who gets a bag. 500,000 an appearance? Oh no, get your money. You know what I mean? But you can't hold up like your main championship. People need something to chase. You know what I mean? And you can, and the thing is about after WrestleMania, you can see that they really had no direction of where they wanted to go. Like literally, they're piecing it together. Like Roman comes out as the main event of Monday Night Raw, and they're like, "Watch SmackDown," because they have no idea what they're doing.
Is he going to vacate the belt? Is the question.
Because of the injury? I don't know.
Or no, I'll just separate the belt though. I mean, like, are they going to go back to SmackDown having the belt and Raw having the belt, or are they just going to keep
yeah, and that was one of the things they talk about because WWE doesn't understand the purpose of a unification match. But if that was the case, then what was the point of this whole match? Like legitimately, like why even do it? You know what I mean?
SmackDown and Raw, they intertwine anyway. They've been jumping ship.
Right, but you have to think they took the belt off of Bobby Lashley, right? They took the belt off of him in the Elimination Chamber, made him go out to that injury or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Which he was legit injured. He was shoot injured, right? But you make him go out to that just to freaking let Brock get this belt, just for him to lose it to Roman? Are we really trying to enhance Roman now? Roman's been the best thing in wrestling for the last 2 years. Like, was that really needed? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of pointless at that point, man. Like, WWE's doing WWE things. Like, when John Cena, when he left Duke, they had to rush and make somebody else. You know what I mean? Roman's that guy. They're not, WWE still being WWE, and they're not making new stars. You know what I mean?
No,
and there ain't no way in hell Roman should hold the belt.
They got a new star, Cody. That's a new star.
He's an old new star.
Is he? Yeah,
he's an old star. He's recycled, baby. He's probably bringing some people over. But real quick, I want to speak to Mad Dads and my man Billy.
Sorry, we got lost in wrestling. I'm sorry.
They're from, I'm gonna ask them a wrestling question because they're from Texas. I want to know, was there any hype? I'm gonna bring OTG so he can answer too. Was there any hype? Oh, well, I'm gonna speak to his chair. I don't want to speak to his chair. Yeah. So was there any hype in Texas because the Wrestlemania was there? Did you notice any extra energy in the state?
Well, I'm 10 minutes from the stadium, so no.
You ain't sell your spot in your house so people could park in your parking lot?
I wish I could. I sure would.
Could you hear the cheers from your house? Because if you're that close, okay.
10 minutes away off the highway.
Okay. How about you?
Right?
I'm in Fort Worth.
Where was it, man? I don't even know.
It's in Arlington.
It's Arlington, yeah.
Okay, so it's up there. I mean, we
right
can't hear from where I'm at. We can't hear from where I'm at.
The Cowgirl stadiums, bro.
I'm like 3 hours away from.
Disrespectful. You slid that in. I like how you slid that in. That was nice.
That was nice.
I like how you slid that in.
I'm bad. You couldn't hear that shit.
Did you turn up your hearing aid today? I'm talking
Who you
to
talking
you,
to?
Dad. Motherfucker, I'm talking to you.
What you saying, man?
What you gonna do?
I don't do the wrestling thing, man. I'm sorry.
No, but I wasn't asking if you watched the motherfucker.
I know you said there's some hype. I didn't see shit. Okay, that's what you said, right?
You know what? Fuck you, then.
What, you gonna say that right here? Same to you, bro.
Then let's go
out of here, man. I'm gonna leave this bitch right now. That's what
you
I'm
ain't leaving shit.
Yeah, I am. I can leave right here. It says leave right here, motherfucker. I can do it right here. You see me?
See, this is not how brothers talk. We're brothers, bro.
Don't get emotional.
He's talking about my mama.
This motherfucker think I'm getting emotional, bro. I don't do that shit.
Nah, man. You know what? Fuck you, man.
Tripping, man.
Anyway, back to the regular scheduled program, right? No.
Brother, hungry. I think that's what's wrong with me right now.
I know. I would say I'm not even going to say what I want to say. I'm not going to say what I want to say, but you know what I know.
I got you. Yeah.
Okay. So, would you consider my two wrestling aficionados? Would you consider this a good pay-per-view? Did you get your money's worth?
Because considering I watched it on Peacock Premium. Yeah. Well, I didn't pay $80 for it, so yeah.
Day one or day two?
Both. You know, because it's all included in the package. So
no. But I mean, which day would you give it?
Would I have gone to? Day one, without a question. Without a question. You had Stone Cold wrestle a match in freaking 19 years. Cody reappeared. You know what I mean? Like the Bianca and Becky match, still one of the matches of the year. Yeah, day one, without a question. Like day one was more for the wrestling, and day two was more sports entertainment. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like day two was more spectacle with a little bit of wrestling, and day one was specifically like it was wrestling. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I see it.
He said $80 for any content is a ripoff.
Tell Turbo Joe I'm waiting for him. Tell Turbo Joe I'm waiting for him, bro.
You waiting for him?
Pick a card. Pick any card. Get fucked up.
I don't think he's scared, bro. I don't think he's scared.
Wait, did you just hold a bunch of games, man? Like you just pull out a bunch of plastic like they were Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something? You about to put something down? Like
That's right, man.
Dude,
I'm about
this is
to
what
be
I
like
need you to
Logan
do.
Paul.
What? That's what I'm gonna say on Saturday. I need you to come out with one of the games on your neck, bro.
Yo,
on a
shout
chain
out,
and shit.
yo, shout out to Mystery Encoder in the chat. Didn't want to be a subscriber to talk. Well, we appreciate you being here. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna bring out that expensive Pokemon card Logan Paul had at WrestleMania.
If you bring that out, then you on the wrong show. You should be on the Rich and Famous.
That
and
was
shit.
the most intimidating thing since the Undertaker entrance, bro.
His drip was kind of clean, bro. Like don't hate on that, bro. That drip was kind of clean.
They said he looked like a Bumblebee. He looked like a ripoff of Bumblebee.
All his attacks were super effective. Those Pokemon didn't have a chance.
They said he's a natural. Would you agree?
Yeah, no, he's a great athlete. You know what I mean? And it crosses over. It's funny because he said that he was going to be better in the ring than Bad Bunny was last year. Now I don't know if that's exactly the truth. Like Bad Bunny still killed it last year, but he's really freaking good. Like I'll put it like this: if you show the 4 people in that match, right, and you ask a random person who doesn't watch wrestling who the wrestler is, 9 times out of 10 they're going to choose Logan Paul because he looks the part. Legit.
He does look the par.
Speaking celebrities, I'm gonna make a prediction right now. Almost is gonna fight Tyson Fury. I see that happening because they're in the same level. Tyson Fury's talking about coming back. Who's he gonna fight? Who's he gonna fight? He's talking about coming back.
Commander Aziz. Why do you need Tyson Fury to come back, man? Like, look, do the smart thing and cut Conor McGregor a check. You know what I mean? Because that dude keeps complaining about how he's not, you know what I'm saying, not getting paid and whatever else. Cut Conor McGregor a check, man. Why not?
His leg's gonna fall off. That's why.
Don't kick his leg out of his leg. Kick his leg out of his leg.
Comment of the night: Logan Paul looks retarded, so you're not wrong.
But as far as like star power and like somebody who actually, you know what I'm saying, what you imagine a wrestler would look like, yeah, Logan Paul, literally, you know what I mean, looked like that dude. And his athleticism was on point. Like there's nothing I can even say bad about Logan Paul's appearance. Next to Pat McAfee, he had the best celebrity appearance of the night.
That thing,
legit.
Pat McAfee jumped to the very top turnbuckle.
I popped, yeah. Like he hit a backflip, fam, ran up, jumped on the top rope, and then dude, that was
He's a legit athlete, though. He's a legit athlete. He's not
all decade.
He's a real fucking athlete, and you can tell that
McMahon gave him that. McMahon pumped that ball right to his abdomen. He was done. McMahon hit him hard with that.
Yeah, Vince McMahon got all the power in the world behind him, bro. You know what I mean? Had a bang with Austin 3, you get crippled by a senior citizen. It's rough out here.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be our recap. You know, we will definitely do it again for the next. What's the next pay-per-view event that's down the road? Backlash, right?
No, probably WrestleMania Backlash. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it AEW gonna come on next, or is it?
No, I think next AEW pay-per-views in May or June? Question mark.
Okay.
Now I'm curious. I think it's May or June. Technically, Samoa Joe's probably already had his match tonight against Matt Caster.
He did.
Dude, that is the most athletic. Me and Welcome to That was talking. That's the most athletic big dude there is, bro. Like he does shit that big dudes should not be doing.
Yeah, he's a luchador. He's definitely an overweight luchador, but he's one.
You better put some respect on Joey Samoa's name, bro.
I'm just saying. No, I'm like more disappointed that he's not as big as AJ Styles. Because back in the TNA days, he was neck and neck with AJ.
But that was remember that was a feud though. It was always Joe and AJ. It was always them. It was them two. Remember, Joe was so dope. He had all the gold in the company. Legitimately, all of it, right? And I think Kurt Angle took a strap off of him. Jay Lethal took a strap off of him.
That chant, Joe's gonna kill you. Come on.
Yeah.
So I got something. I didn't want to do this, but I got a secret. A leak for Turbo Joe. If Turbo Joe is still here, I know he would get excited for this, and so
you want to show some turtles or something?
No.
Miko?
This is legit. I think you'll get excited as well.
We're gonna show Master Splinter.
The following leak is brought to you by the NWO.
There you go.
Yeah, he would get
Dude, I
excited.
saw that. I saw that.
This is
that the joint with the fingers?
DVR, the collector cade. It's coming out,
Using
baby.
your fingers for that, Mark. All right.
Yeah, you gotta dress up your fingers like a b-boy and then just get up on there.
So I
Put some
can
Reeboks on your
see
fingers.
I can see Turbo Joe getting this. He already has a stellar collection of miniature arcades. This is the next thing, and I also can see Billy trying to do a modification on this and making this full size. I don't know how he's going to transform the controls for it to work, but if anybody can do it, it's Billy. Billy, how are you going to do this, man? How are you going to make it happen?
Raspberry 5. Pi 5.
Okay.
That's gonna take up all this
The Pi 5. He said Pi 5.
He said he going
The Pi 5.
futuristic on us. He going to the next level pie. He said,
Skip the 4.
this. We got this.
Too expensive.
Oh man.
I bet you that shit's better than the Miko though.
Oh,
Why you always gotta? I told you about that shit. Stop talking about my damn thing, bro. Stop it.
At least this
Stop
shit
it.
exists. At least this exists. People can actually buy
Does
this
it?
shit.
Well, yeah, that's in stores. Yeah, I've touched one of those. Those are in stores. The Miko, on the other hand, we don't know what's going on with that, man. Like, we don't. Like, there's leapfrog technology that's stronger than the Amico that they've currently shown. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know,
Bill,
it's like the
before I let you
Bigfoot.
go,
Bigfoot,
hey,
unicorns. It's
don't
about
make me
it.
do
You
a
never
fucking
seen it,
remix
right?
on you. I say, hey, God damn it, Bill. Before I let you go, man, let us know where we can do an order if we need to, or if you have any parting words before I let you go.
we're at retrorisers.com. That's simple.
Retrorisers.com. All right, that's where you can get that order. If you want your shit looking fly, looking legit, looking like RK1 made that, go there, grab yourself a unit because that bitch is bad. What's your next mod for us?
We're thinking about Daytona.
ooh.
Nice.
Daytona.
Ooh.
Wait a minute,
Everybody wants that.
Mo, go ahead.
Ooh.
I heard you're the whatchamacallit, the
No,
karaoke king. Sing us the Daytona, please.
Let's not and say we did.
We'll just leave that alone. Anyway, thank you so much, Billy, for coming through. You always got to sit at the table. All right.
Appreciate you, Billy. Thanks, man.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you.
So now that Voltron has formed, we're back together again. We got a $10 super chat. Mo, can you read that for me with your baritone voice?
$10 from Mystery Encoder. Retro Riser or Retro Risers. I'm assuming that's referring to the website. www.retrorisers.com. Look, he actually made me use my speaking voice, so that's cool. Thank you, because talking like this kind of hurts. So thank you.
Okay. So with
Appreciate
that being said, man, we'll probably do another recap on the next one because I think that's what we're going to start doing, and we'll have our reporter in the field, Mr. Welcome to Die, when he's not taking candies from little kids and trying to beat people at games. He will be on here doing that, and he's also going to be I think unveiling a segment called Bad Game Reviews, right? So keep an eye out for that. Go subscribe to the man's channel, right? What's the channel that people could go to?
You guys could catch me at Super King 64. Just type it up. You can check out the hapsticks upgrade on the Big Blue because I know everybody hates those stock controls. And trying to make a little comeback here and just giving love to the community. And thanks for having me here, of course.
Of course, man. Your family here. Before we go, let's go ahead and end the poll and see what the results are. And let's see if we can edge the bet. Okay, 51% says Turbo Joe will be taking the L. 48% says no.
It's hard to
That's
call,
pretty
man.
even. That
51
was
and
That's hard to
37.
call. Legit. That's
That's right there.
I got that. I
But
got
you-
that endorsement from Kong. That's what it is.
So you know, Welcome to Die will take that as a victory. He's like, "Yep, see, everybody said you're gonna lose." So this Saturday
guys,
come
Just
through.
think how
It's-
funny that clip. Think how funny that clip will be if Turbo Joe loses. You go back to that clip. It's gonna be hilarious.
right?
If he wins,
And
or what? In that sense.
so we definitely this Saturday come through 10 o'clock. We're gonna do a little later because we want a late night edition for the show. I hope to see some people there from here, like Mr. Moat and Maddads come through. You guys stay the whole night, but make sure bring a couple of articles of clothes and dry them. Wash them at home.
It starts at 9 o'clock. It starts at 10 o'clock your time, right?
Yeah.
My league, league should be over by then. Yeah,
Drink some coffee.
Okay.
League should be over by then.
Drink some coffee. Stay
So
up.
we're gonna have a special edition on that. And guys in the chat, if you thinking you feeling froggy, you feel like you could take down one of these kings, come through, because anybody can get it.
Aren't we doing a gauntlet with me?
Yeah, we do. The gauntlet is your.
So anybody in the chat that voted against me, pull up. I fucking dare you.
Why'd your voice crack when you said that? Like, ah! Why'd your voice crack?
Pull up, man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna prove you wrong on your name. Beat your ass, then beat you up.
Damn. So anyway, that's this Saturday. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on the latest and greatest. Anyway, guys, let me throw it to you guys. OTG, got anything popping in there? I know. Have you been doing any search, Googling? Have you been on Social Blade? Have you been looking through people scouring the internet?
I was gonna put out like last week, but I recorded it and I was like, nah, I didn't like it. As of now, no, dude, keeping busy with the live shows is kind of hard to do content. But yeah, that's all I'm excited for is Laundromat Wars this Saturday.
All right. and Mr. Moat, when you're not doing your 60 appearances, what else are you doing? What you got doing on your channel, bro?
CC, now you've named me. Address me as Hollywood. No, seriously though, no. Like this week's been kind of hectic, been kind of crazy. I'll have a couple videos out like tomorrow and Friday and whatnot. But Sunday, Smoke Sundays number 3. Your boy Mike of all trades getting the match that should have occurred at RFGC number 1, but he ducked me. Your boy Moat beating up on P-Dub's Arcade Loft on the Moat Plays channel. If you're not subbed to the channel, you should be, because we're on the road to 100. Live streams and stuff every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern every Sunday or whatever else. And yeah, he challenged me, and I'm taking his hat. And after I beat him out of his hat and he bails it to me, I'm gonna crip walk on it. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg. So
is Travis gonna show up this time though?
I can go ask him. I mean, he was out of town, but I'm pretty sure he's free this. Sunday. I mean, I can go ask him real quick. You know what I mean?
I just want to add to your card, man. I want to steal the show, so just let me know.
You want to steal the show against Travis? I'll message him right now. Legit, I'll message him right now. But yeah, either way, yeah, he'll probably be there. And if not, Welcome to Die, I'll be there, and I'll be beating on him too. So yeah, Mo Plays. The Mo Plays channel here on YouTube. Like I said, if you're not subbed, you should be subbed because it's great. We just hang out, play some Fight K, play some other games and whatever else, and chill. Other than that, that's about all for me. And love yourselves, love each other, and hug UAG because he needs to feel special. Tell him he's special too.
I'm good. And my man, I told you, you're gonna have the show. The floor is yours. Hold on. I want you big screen. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. All right, so basically, I really haven't been doing that much, man. Just been spending time with the kids and stuff like that. I was doing a whole bunch of modding, and you know how that it goes when you switch your focus off your kids and then go to the game. Just letting y'all know, y'all need to focus on the kids, man. Try to at least get off these games a little bit. Go to the gym because you know what that's what I do. You know what I mean? But get back into it a little later on, man. But just focus on the kids and family, man, because you don't know how long you're gonna have, especially if you drive all day like me and OTG. You never know what's gonna happen, man. So this, just focus on the family, and you just don't know how long people gonna be here, man. Because
Brought to you by
for real, my mom's brother just pieced out, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm not really, I was kind of close to him, so that's what happens, man. Stuff like
that's
that. Just
bro.
never know.
I'm sorry for your loss, bro.
Yeah, sorry, man.
With that being said, guys, look out for the new channel coming out. It's called Clipmasters. Clipmaster has taken care of our video. So
is that clickbait? Is that clickbait? Is that clickbait or is that real?
Console Fanboy, aka the Clip Master.
Yeah,
thanks everybody. I appreciate y'all, man.
Check that out. Anyway, guys, as always, guys, thank you for stopping by. Keep gaming. Keep it sweet. Peace.
I'm gonna whip Maddads' ass.
Man, whooping
I'm gonna do it in SoCal. I might do it. I might be over there. I'm serious.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
All right, well.
Until I see you there, I don't believe it, bro. I just don't.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta get there, man. You get the lady and.
Okay. Well, I mean, tell the lady to hold on a little bit. She ain't going nowhere.
I don't know about that.
Really keep it warm. No.